Better? Better? Is it better? Fixed it. So I'm just getting some steps in right now. You're with Brody Stevens. He's a good guy. I'm just getting my steps in. This light is not very strong. They had the water main broke thing, so I was scheduled to go on earlier at the Late Show, and now that's messed up. Let's get out of here so it'll brighten up in a little bit. You're loving the Festival of Friendship? Thank you. Thank you. I need to keep doing it. I feel good. I don't think I'm famous. I do not feel famous. I've not been on meds for 5 months. I think if I cut down, honestly, let me see if I can turn this screen. Stay with me. I'm not a bad guy. I gotta make. I'm back. I feel okay. You're industry famous, most liked man in show business. Oh, I don't know about that. I'll take it. I'm not gonna deny. Have you talked to Esther about getting a cane? No, I don't need a cane. What do you think of Baltimore getting the guy from the Cubs? It's a good move. He's a good guy. Brandon Hyde, I like him. Know him. Maybe I'll be hanging out with the Orioles. You never thought that Brody would be hanging out with the Orioles. Hyder is the new manager of the Orioles. Who did he replace? Buck Showalter, who was with the Rangers, and who did comedy for the Rangers? Brody Stevens. There you go. That's the deal. I do comedy for the Rangers. Next thing you know, they're in 2 World Series. That's what happens. God, my nose looks big. I'd rather have it look big and then, look at Artie Lang. His nose is collapsing from drugs, I suppose. That's too bad. I feel bad for the guy. He's going to have to get, fake nose or something. That's what I would do. And I'm not going to... And you know what? You see a guy, you see an Artie Lang... Your dad loved my special. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I need that. If you can send me. Let me ask you a question. Does my special hold up to other specials? I know it's different. It's not like the most amazing thing, but does it hold up to other specials on the platforms? Already has 99 lives. When will you be back in the Bay Area? I don't know. Lots of Christmas lights in the neighborhood. Not here. I don't think there's a lot of Christmas lights in this neighborhood. I guess nobody liked the special. I asked for a response. I didn't get much. Okay, great. So I'll just walk and talk. So yeah, tonight's show got canceled. Yes, it definitely holds up. My dad says so, too. I got disconnected. Okay, Dylan, you're back. Funny guy. Thank you. Your special was awesome. Thank you, Dylan. They're cracking down on the lights. Bro, the special is the best special I've seen. No way. No way. So yesterday I took care of my health insurance. I readjusted it, but now I don't know what this Obamacare, what that means. Who knows? Because I got a deal. Because I didn't make a ton of cash. Anyway, I don't know. The bottom line is I'm chipping away. And I'll look at Artie and I'll say, Artie, thank you. And have I known Artie Lang for a long time? Yeah, he used to hang out with the Yankees. Artie Lang. Not a lot of crowd work videos with Chelsea lately. I did a charity the other night in Venice, so I'm doing charities. Last night I had a good show at the Comedy Store. I went up early. I wasn't scheduled to go on a Thursday. I don't normally get Thursday spots. So my agent, Martin, he says, Brody, I have my friend, Jonathan Silverman, not the actor. I've not met Howard. I've only crossed his path once. So anyway, last night, Jonathan Silverman. He's the equipment manager for the Miami Marlins, who are now owned by Derek Jeter, of course. And he used to be the equipment manager for the Montreal Expos. Anyway, so he was in Las Vegas at the winter meetings, and then he was coming down here to LA, and Martin, my agent, goes, can you get Jonathan Silverman into the Comedy Store tonight, which was last night? And I said, I'm not on the show, but yeah, he wants to go see Joe Rogan at 8 o'clock. Okay. So I go down there to the Comedy Store, and I am hanging, because I'm not scheduled to go on. I don't do those shows. I generally don't get on third-party shows. I'm not a name. I'm not a draw. Maybe I'm not a crusher in that sense. I don't know. So I get there, and I get him in. Jonathan Silverman, he's the equipment manager for the Miami Marlins. You don't think if I need something for the Miami Marlins, I get it? You don't think I know Derek Jeter, the owner of the Miami Marlins? You don't think I know Don Mattingly, the manager of the Miami Marlins? I do. So, comes to the show, I'm just letting you guys know. Comes to the show, and then I see him, I got him in there, his daughter and his friend and his wife, and it's 4 people. It's like 300 people in there. So, and then Skylar Stone, who's running the show, signals to me. He saw me in there. He says, do you want to go up? I said, yeah, I'll go up. I wasn't ready to go on. I mean, my mindset was not ready to go on. He says, you want to go on? I say, yeah, I'll go on. He says, yeah, a couple guys are running late or whatever, so why don't you go on after Fahim, and we'll see. So boom, I go on after Fahim, and I end up bringing up Joe Rogan, and I did 19 minutes. I was scheduled to do like 12, but Joe wasn't there, so I just kept going. I did 19 minutes in a pretty crowded room, but I go on the road with Spade. You know, it's different when you're opening up a show on the road for Spade as opposed to performing at the Comedy Store. There's just a lot of variables. And I don't get a ton of those reps in the big spots at the Comedy Store, but I did last night, and I was going to get it tonight. So I go up there, do a good job, and keep it positive. I do a good job, and there you go. And I told Jonathan, I said, Jonathan, see what we did? Positive energy, got me on the show. That's the kind of stuff that baseball teams like. They like having the energy guys. Now, I hate to say it, I don't want to get into it, but you look at baseball teams, there's a lot of Jewish guys involved with baseball. General managers, owners, coaches. There are Jewish guys involved in baseball. That's just a fact. Jesus was Jewish. So, and baseball, the baseball gods reward certain behavior. That's why I push baseball. So last night you saw an example of me going up, and I did a good job. I spoke well. You would have been happy. I was happy. You know, I didn't cry. I gave myself an A, a B+ to an A on that. My eyebrows are so bold. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to like let them grow, but the gray hairs, you pull out the gray hairs, and then my eyebrows look square. But I don't know. But I'll tell you what, last night, I may have repeated one joke, I don't know, but I did a good job. I'm trying to grow a unibrow. I can't grow a unibrow. So anyway, I did that last night. So, okay, so I do a good set, felt good, felt like, all right. And then I go to the bar area, people are coming up to me. That's the thing. Because when you're doing late night spots and you're going on at 12:30, 12:45, yes, I get an hour. Yes, I'm performing in front of anywhere from 15 to 20 to 30 to 50 people, whatever. At the end of the set, I'm not really getting, a couple people come up and shake my hand, but you don't get, that's the one thing with these late night sets, you don't get the feedback after the shows because those audience members are, they get going, or I got to relax. There's no in between. There's no meet and greet. So I don't do a 2 a.m. meet and greet. So, excuse me. So anyway, last night, it just felt good. I can see why guys enjoy doing comedy, getting those great spots. I don't get them. Maybe I need to hang out there more. Maybe I need to go. But the other thing is, if I have a midnight spot and that's all I got for the night here in LA, or 2 late spots, but I get earlier spots at the other clubs too. Bottom line is, I think I'm doing okay. So I felt good about it. But then the late show, I wasn't on. Then it was Joe Rogan and friends. So then I'm hanging out watching a packed room, watching these guys crush it. And they were crushing it. Chris D'Elia, great job. Tony, great job. Rogan, great job. Dave Attell, great job. Santino, great job. I'm watching. I'm thinking, could I do what they do? Would I be nervous? I probably can do what they do. I probably can do what they do. It helps when people know you. I'll tell you that right now. It helps when they know you. So I do the show. Then later on, a Ligny goes, hey, you want to smoke some pot? I go, okay, I'll go in the back and smoke pot. And I did. And I'll tell you what, that pot hit me. The pot hit me. And I started to get a little paranoid, which can happen. And I don't, I hadn't been really smoking pot too much. And I did, and it hit me. And I said, I don't like how this feels. I liked how I felt before I went on and did that, because I had a good show. I was socializing. And then a Ligny pulled me in with that. The leaf. You know what Kevin would say to a Ligny? Kevin would say to Eric, the late Kevin, don't offer Brody pot. Don't be so open to giving him pot. So Eric's got to watch it with that stuff. Because I think, honestly, I'm pretty clear today. And I'm not saying I'm not going to smoke pot or do a vaporizer or do an edible, whatever. But that heavy leaf pot hit me. And it made me paranoid. And on top of, I was already not performing, or it just took me out of my space. But I'm glad it happened. I'm glad it happened. And then today I woke up, and depression and anxiety is a popular morning. Waking up depressed, waking up anxiety-ridden. That's normal. I mean, it does happen. And it happened to me a little bit, but I got up after 10 or so, read the news, and that's depressing also, let's be honest. I'm very sensitive. So what's going on in the world with politics and all that sort of thing can be sensitive. And when you have to be on Twitter, do you? I guess. Or you have to be on Instagram or somewhere. So I got up, I took a 5-hour energy, I straightened up the house. Why? Because I had a podcast scheduled with Howard Kramer. So when you schedule a podcast, it forces you to clean your house. You're having a guest over, you're going to podcast in your apartment, you got to clean it up. So I had to straighten it up. So I straightened up the apartment, and then Howard and I ended up going on a walk. We went back to Starbucks. We recorded it. We went to Gelson's. So we did about an hour podcast and talked. I did that. Then I went and got my hair cut. I'll read the comments here in a second. Then I went and got my hair cut. I'm going to go down here. Then I went to the 99-cent store. I went to Subway. Then I came back home, and then I fixed up my beard a little bit, evened it out as much as I could. And then I took a shower. Then I got dressed, and then I said, I'm gonna go out for a walk and connect with you guys. I don't have a show tonight. I did have a show. It got canceled at the Comedy Store because the water main broke. There's no water at the Comedy Store. They can't do the show. I was originally scheduled at the Comedy Store to do an 8:30 spot. I was on the early show in the main room. Adam is putting me on in these middle spots. because that's what I'm doing. You see it. You see me going on in the original room. Oh, I got a 10 o'clock Sunday spot. Okay, I got it. I got an 11 o'clock Friday spot. He's mixing it up a little bit. Now, when you do the main room, you get a cut at the door. OR, you don't. Just letting you know. So, last night I'm on stage, I'm thinking, I did well. I'm back here tomorrow night at 8:45, packed room, middle of the show. Let's do it. Then I get a call, I get a text. They go, you're now on, your 8:45 spot has been bumped to 12:30. Great. Then I get a call or a text later, the whole show's been canceled because of the water. I got bumped twice today. I got bumped by something, and then I got bumped by the water issue. So that's what happened. I got bumped twice in one day. That's the yin and the yang of comedy. Now, could I have had a spot at the Improv? Maybe. Could I have had a spot at the Laugh Factory? Maybe. Does Jay Davis, do I have his number? Yes, I do. So, what I'm saying is that I'm feeling pretty good. You know, I see that Artie Lang, and you look at his nose, and for me to start thinking I look weird or I have bad things, when you see the guy's nose is freaking ruined for whatever reason, first of all, it makes me thankful that I've never done cocaine. I've never sniffed anything up my nose. That I haven't done. Never done heroin. I'm not judging. I'm just saying I haven't done it. Then you see his face, and it's like, if this guy can perform with his nose squashed in like that, I'm complaining about a little scar. I'm complaining about whatever, my beard not being great, my blotchy skin. So I'll look at it that way. So I'm going to say, Artie, thank you. Thank you for being open with your issues, with your face, your nose, your drug use. I appreciate it. That makes you feel better. So I saw that tonight. Other than that, I feel good. I don't feel bad. I just want to keep... Here's the other thing. Because I talked about this a little bit with Howard. I don't know if I did on the podcast. I don't like being... Anxiety is good. Nerves are good. But you don't want it to be debilitating. Meaning like you dread it. Because I would play baseball and I would be excited during high school baseball. I would be excited the day I was pitching against Chatsworth, Canoga Park, El Camino, Taft, Cleveland, whatever. And I was a good pitcher. I knew I was good. I threw strikes. I had a good arm. I struck people out. I wasn't dominant, but I was a good pitcher. And I wasn't nervous. I could pitch in front of 5,000 people easy and block it out. I can do that. I've done it. So, but I wouldn't be dreading it all day. I was excited the night before, knowing I'm going to pitch in the morning or the afternoon. I was excited. I always remembered pitching in high school baseball or pitching college baseball, and the night before being excited and visualizing and waking up and my arm feeling great and doing all that. And my mom making me pancakes in the morning. So those were good times. But when I'm doing the stand-up, sometimes I get that heart rate going. I'm getting nervous in a sense that I don't like it. Nervous. So I got to deal with it. I got to either like keep getting these spots, because if you were to ask me, Brody, do you get nervous when you do warm-up? No, I don't. Do you get nervous going on in front of a small crowd? No, I don't. Do you get nervous going on in front of celebrities? No, I don't. Do you get nervous going on in front of big crowds because you can feel them? Yeah, I do. I could feel it. Crowds, that crowd energy can make me nervous. Am I nervous acting? Flubbing lines, maybe. Like I don't want to stress these guys out or like F up. So I'm, acting. You ask me right now, was I nervous acting with Bradley Cooper, Paul Giamatti, Zach, and Ed Helms? Absolutely not. It was a piece of cake. I was not nervous at all. Was I nervous working with Robert Downey Jr.? Absolutely not. But do I get nervous going on before with Spade? Yeah, because they're big crowds. Do I get nervous at the Comedy Store in front of big crowds? Yeah. I want to get over that. How do you get over it? I guess you just keep doing it, or you start saying to yourself, hey, you were in The Hangover. You weren't nervous. You weren't nervous being around Bradley Cooper and Zach and Ed Helms and Rob Riggle and all those guys. You weren't, because you're a professional. That's another thing. When you get hired for a job, this is the major leagues. We don't need to hear, I'm just finding, I don't know if I belong here. You don't say that. You think when I was in, you crushed in Florida. I should read your comments. I haven't. I apologize. I apologize for not reading your comments. So that's all. I think at the end, I keep saying at the end of the day, it's getting reps. It's just doing it. And the more you do it, the better you get. Here's the issue. Here's the issue. Getting the spots. Getting to say, hey, Rogan's going to put you on the show. Or Skylar Stone's going to put you on the show. Or Brian Monarch. Or the Comedy Store. But it's so competitive, it's hard to get those crush spots. But thank gosh, David Spade's been taking me out on the road. So I am getting my reps in terms of, doing that. I want to keep walking. I want to walk down the street. Yeah, you're right. Being prepared, it can. It can. But you know what? Here's the thing. This is what I get, and this is how I feel it. Because I do a joke, right? It's like a one-liner, and they want it tagged. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like I'm not giving it that tag. So I get a little flustered, and I go, I know you want a tag, you want me to act it out, whatever, and I don't. But maybe I just talk it through. I talk it through, and I say, let me be honest, I should have I don't know. Or it's just keep writing the jokes, and that comes back to preparation. So that's all. My goal is to just keep doing what I'm doing. So that's all on that. I can read your comments right now. How should I feel about this Periscope right now? Should I feel okay with my trim beard? All that good stuff. It is kind of weird knowing that I was supposed to be performing and then now I'm not. So maybe that's why I'm relaxed right now, knowing that I'm not performing. So I'm completely relaxed. This is actually my performance. Now, could I get up and go somewhere tonight? Maybe. Going to wait in line for standby tickets at Fonda tomorrow. Sold out. Just want to see Brody. Enjoy it. You look 5 years younger because I trimmed my beard. Maybe I do. I'm smoking a blunt, drinking Dr. Pepper, and enjoying steps. I'm so high, I feel like I'm walking. Oh, that's a Ligny. That's frickin' a Ligny. This guy talking about pot. Talking about leaf. Is that what we got, Eric? Now you're making me want to smoke pot. Unbelievable. That leaf last night put me in a different state of mind. I don't want to be in it. Peer-to-peer pressure. That was funny. See, Eric, you got a big laugh in here. So go ahead and enjoy that. Pot is a gateway drug to Dr. Pepper. Funny. Oh, look at this. This is good. This is pretty cool. That's cool. Oh, you can't say that. This is nice. Whoa. Hello. I don't. Wait, how did that go up? It was down a minute ago. Nice house. Pretty cool. That's cool. Look at this house. I don't know. 11 days. There you go. That was cool. Like that. That was nice. Thank you. Thank you for that. That was Christmas spirit right there. You felt it. And you know what? How often do I walk down this way anymore? I don't go this way. I was drawn this way. I go, let me go down this street. I didn't know that was down here. That's energy. We saw a pretty cool thing right there. And I didn't plan on it. I didn't plan on that. That's from us just walking. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. My name is Brody, and you are me friend. Getting the steps in, taking apple cider, vinegar, and iodine drops. Push and believe. Do-do-do-do-do. 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 Push and believe. Do-do-do-do-do. Getting my steps in, taking my apple cider vinegar. Iodine drops, why am I losing weight? I'm losing weight. I am walking. I need to lift and do push-ups and cardio on a spin bike. Then I will start jump roping, get a trampoline, do that. Engage the core and prepare for spring training and know that I have gangly extremities. Gangly extremities. Walking in the street, getting my steps in, looking in your house for the Christmas spirit. Dee-dee-dee-dee-doo, dee-dee-dee-dee-die, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-doo. I am feeling better, I'll tell you what, my tweaked oblique is better. I'll say that. I would like to get a physical, so we'll get a physical hopefully in this new year. I'm getting my steps in, doing neighborhood watch. Do-do-do-do-do, 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 do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm not a bad guy. I don't hurt people. I have made mistakes and I do have regrets. I am not perfect. I am flawed. I am a sinner and my father made me go to church in 1982. Church in 82. Not denominational. Then I went to Arizona State, which is a Christian area, and I went to surround myself with born-again Christian energy. Arizona is a Christian state. I went to it and I feel great. Oh, ding, 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 ding. Getting my steps in. Ding, 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 ding. I'm not a bad guy. In fact, I am good. I have not hurt anybody. Google my crime stats. Ding, 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 do, 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 ding, 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 ding. I'm not on meds, I don't smoke pot. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. I will be at the Fonda Theater tomorrow night. Then I'll be at the Comedy Store. Enjoy. What do I say? I always say, enjoy. What is this? I had no idea this was here. It says enjoy. There it is. Enjoy. 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 Enjoy it. Enjoy it. You got it. What are the odds that we would have the enjoy it scene? There you go. Enjoy. Joy to the world. All the boys and girls. Should I come by on my new Push and Believe bike? Next time? Maybe next time. Walking to the streets, getting my steps in on a Friday night. Stephen Brody Stevens. All I want for Christmas is a bird scooter. Geminis enjoy Christmas. Geminis are special signs. Everything they say about a Gemini really makes sense to me. Anyway, so there you go. That's what I got. The Gemini's meteor showers tonight. That's why I'm outside. That's why I'm outside. I feel it. I feel good. Because it's a Gemini meteor shower. It's a Gemini meteor shower. It's a Gemini meteor shower. And that's what I do. That is what I do. I got my hair cut today too. Look at me. David Tell always wears a hat. Why can't I if I need to? Why can't I wear a hat? Why can't I do that? Do. I have wisdom. I mean, look, Larry David, he's probably in his 60s. Rodney Dangerfield didn't make it big until his 50s or 60s, a household name. Why can't I do that path? But Brody, you've already done it. Yeah, people know my face. That's about it. People know my face. That's about it. But I went to Subway today. These girls didn't know who I was. So if I'm famous, wouldn't that be the case? Anyway, you will for sure blow up. Is that a threat? Are you threatening me? Do I look okay bald? I don't know. That's my shot. Got wrinkles on my forehead. Whatever. I got wrinkles on my forehead. There's a local eagle on the loose. You know, you just gotta say, I'm the eagle, man. I'm the eagle, bird or eagle type character. I take my hat off and I go under 30 people. That's what happens. Oh, I'm back up to 30. 30 is a flesh. 30 is a something fleshhold. Flashpoint 30 is the threshold. 30 is the threshold. Will you hold me? Will you hold me? Do. I want to say thank you. I'm grateful. Do you understand when I turn on the Periscope and I have people sign up? I appreciate that. So don't think I don't appreciate it. I do. I don't want to take it for granted and feel like I turn it on and it's guaranteed. It's guaranteed. I'm the Pakistani Bruce Willis. See, I could write jokes. Say I'm Bruce Willis. Squidward. I'm the Squidward action figure. Kids laugh at Squidward. Do. Getting my steps in. That is what I am right now. See, I'm getting my steps in today. And it's light cardio. So instead of going, thank you, I appreciate it. You know what? I'm going to say this too. I love you guys too. I never thought I would say that. But on a Gemini shower, we're getting real. I got to start saying love and hugs and squeezing. I don't want to hug you. Can I squeeze you? Oh, Brody gave me a squeeze, not a hug. Oh, we got a skateboarder. Look out. Late night skateboard action. Could be up to no good. Skateboarder with a backpack. Skateboarder with a backpack. I repeat, skateboarder, no reflectors with a backpack heading north. Skateboarder, backpack, no reflectors heading north. I'm reporting live in the San Fernando Valley. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-doo. So we're winding this up. It's right in front of me. It's right in front of me. If it wasn't for getting bumped, you would never have seen the Christmas house. You're right. You're right. And you know what? I get out and I walk. You just got to keep moving. You have to walk with a purpose. When I'm saying it with a purpose, not at a fast pace, but you know you're walking. Know that walking is good for you. Know that 15 minutes of getting out of where you're living and walking is good for you. You should know that. That's what I've begun. I would say 10 years ago, I started doing that. I started making those walks. Maybe 8 years ago, I started walking and knowing. And I think I told you, Janine Garofalo got me into walking. That was like 10 years ago. So, God, I got a big head. You look at it like that. Look at my nose, too. I do look like a bird. Have you done yoga? I do yoga stretches. But you know what? When you do comedy, it doesn't matter what you look like. Rogan's bald, Dave Attell has a beard, and he's short. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We all can't be. I look like a scooter? You son of a... Oh, that's Eric. You look like a... Oh, he said with a question mark. Shaking up the scope, aren't you, Eric? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's a good look for me. That should be my headshot. You said you look like a bird, and you said bird scooter. Got it. Writing jokes. Thank you, Eric. Eric, good. Write me some jokes, man. I'll Venmo you. Somebody said I look like a bird scooter. I don't know. I don't even know if that's going to work. I don't even know if that's going to work. We're just spitballing here. Yes, we are. All right, let's go inside, wrap it up. Positive bone structure. Stay with me, I'm not a bad guy. I look like a bird, Scooter. I don't think enough people know what that is. I don't have great skin. All right. Thin walls. But I have good neighbors. They're nice. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you later. God, my brows are thick. Great scope. Thank you. You're welcome. Google Map, like 2016 or something like that. You bring positive energy to the Periscope community. Thank you. Thank you. Founding Father, long stared. Do we have time for the baseball card game? That's funny, but we're not going to do it right now, Eric. I like your energy, Eric. I like your energy. It was a good scope, Eric. Thank you. In Little League, I threw a no-hitter. I struck out 17 in college in one game. I did strike out 17 in one game. No, I have not counted the picks. Probably not. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I had a good time. Let me unpack from the 99-cent store. We got a lot of items in there. I'll talk to you later. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. 2 shows tomorrow. Maybe we'll do a daytime steps with Steve. Thanks for joining us here tonight. My name is Brody, and I'm signing off. Enjoy it with my super thick eyebrows. Enjoy.